Hi YouTube! I'd kind of forgotten about this guitar. This is a Hello Kitty. Been a bit heavily modified by myself. See, it's got still got the Hello Kitty thing on the back of it. So I did this a few months ago, and the neck on it, someone had modified the headstock, and I kind of made it look like a telly, but I wasn't happy with it. So I got a new neck. This is a pretty much mint condition Squier Affinity Series neck on it. If you're into these guitars, you know they didn't actually come with a rosewood fingerboard, so that's an upgrade. I like a maple board myself better, but yeah. So the original necks on these are Squier Affinity Series as well, so basically exactly the same neck, apart from it was a maple one. Also, the pink version of this has got its own special neck. It's got pink fret markings, whereas the black one didn't. So doesn't really make any difference. So this one has an Entwistle X3 pickup in it, which is an absolute beast. As you can see, it's had some other modifications. Basically this switch, yeah, I made the kitty's eyes light up because I thought that was really cool. But also it turns on this Artec boost system, which I've modified myself. You can still get them, but it's a kind of, it's basically like a 5-position rotary switch that's got 5 different levels of gain. But on the actual unit there's a wee trim pot, so you can really only use one of those gains at a time, because when you put it onto the maximum gain one, it's so flipping loud you have to go in and turn the trim pot right down, and if you're using the clean boost you have to go in and turn it right up so you can hear it. So what I did was I hacked into it and put, there's your trim pot is now an extra knob. So we've got basically when it's on, it's just got normal guitar. When it's off, you turn on the light bulbs, and then if you go to the first one, it's a there's your, this is I think it's called mild boost or something. So you can set it up. You've got a gain pot for it, so you can have your yeah. And then as you go through these, they get heavier. You have to adjust the gain for every one though. And the last one's an absolute screamer. See why I've got the gain pot on it. So I'm currently using this guitar with, I'm going through pedals, but they're all off. Using the wee Laney VC15, coming through that 3x12 cabinet, guitar straight in. So I'm going to stick in a wee loop and then just mess about with it. The highest gain setting on this is nuts though. It does some crazy stuff which I was messed about with last night. I decided it was too late to be making such a noise, but it really does scream. So this guitar, I should maybe have put a coil split in it, because it doesn't really do clean. It's such a high powerful output pickup. That's sort of clean, isn't it? You got that though, you know, it's like, it's enough to drive my wee amp. Go for a bit of a clean boost. F sharp? I never play an F sharp. Weird. one. So, it's a quick demo. I'm actually getting under 10 minutes now. That's fine. Yeah, so, as I said, there's a kill switch on the front bit here. So, there's no stereo output on this, so basically to turn it on, you have to turn the lights on. Also, I made it, see if you put this this rotary knob to the bottom thing, the most left, the most anti-clockwise one, basically a bypass. So when you turn it on, all it does is turn on the light bulbs, so you can have the light bulbs without having to use the distortion circuit, so you could use your effects and stuff like that. But these lights doesn't really, well, you can sort of see it there. These are super bright, as in totally burn your eyeballs out. And if I can, you can see it when I shine it towards the camera. They are ridiculously powerful light bulbs. And then obviously you've got the varying levels of distortion. So this would be your cleanest boosty one. Boom. think that's maybe called blues distortion, actually. Now the next one. This neck is brand spanking new, you can feel it. Next one. Kind of the loudest of the most usable ones, I think. And as I'm messing about with this trim pot, and then this is the I think it might even be called heavy metal in it, but it's pretty extreme. It's kind of like a fuzz pedal, but the sustain is pure insane. We put it up to full bang, it's really loud. Let's get a bit more speed going. Turn the volume right down so it doesn't drown me out. say that the sounds in this Arctic thing are actually really good. I mean, that's a really nice, probably as heavy as you would want to go for keeping things sensible sounds. And then the heavy one's just a wee bit silly. It's one, to be honest, it's the one you're going to use all the time. It's just so fuzzed out. Then the cleaner ones, sort of bluesy boost, as opposed to when it's off. Yeah. So what the thing I tried to do but I couldn't do was I quite like the idea of when you press the kill switch here, it makes the lights flash. I couldn't make it do that. I could have done it, but the problem is, see when you turn this the boost circuit on, yeah, so you're putting away. It's not instantaneous. So, I mean, you just get used to it, but you know, if you're, there's definitely a click on, so you can't really. So if I. There's quite a lot of controllable feedbacky things, and that's going into self-oscillation there. And with a gain, and I'm sure some noise artist could make some amazing sounds with this, because it seems to be the volume and the gain seem to just both make it oscillate. It only does that on the super heavy metal version when you've got it up really loud. It doesn't do it when you've got it at normal volumes. You know, a sensible person would have, like, you want to have the gain sort of like 1 or 2 when you're using the super fuzzy one. But it doesn't do that on any of the other things. Yeah, so Hello Kitty guitar, the eyeballs light up. That, for that alone, it's got to be worth much more than a normal one. These things can go for stupid amounts of money. Kind of, I think it's maybe a little bit old-fashioned now, but at the time was, the thing was, you see, if you look up YouTube videos, there's lots of people who bought one of these, you know, like for $100 or whatever it was they cost new, or $199, whatever it is, and then they put in ever-tuned bridge on it and £600 worth of pickups and tuners and stuff. You're like, that didn't really appeal to me very much. None of them made the eyeballs light up, but the eyeballs lighting up is definitely a party trick, I think, anyway. And even better because you can have this hanging on the wall. You don't have to have the lead plugged in, so you can just turn on the lights if you really want to. But the fantastic playing guitar. Just basically it's a Squier Affinity series. Yeah, Squier Affinity series. Just with, and it's had some abuse. You can see I've had to put in some extra metal bits on here to try and fill up the holes. These normally just have one volume control. So now instead you've just got the one volume control, but you've got the 5-position distortion boost thing, and then a gain for the distortion boost, a switch that turns on the light and the distortion boost, and a kill switch here. Apart from that, it's pretty much stock, and it's also got a rosewood neck instead of a maple neck. The maple neck's going on another guitar with a Telecaster, because I had to cut it to a Telecaster shape. That was the thing that really annoyed me when I bought this guitar. It was like, the headstock, why would you alter that headstock? That's pretty much perfect. Why would you not want a Fender one, instead have a sort of stupid pointy thing? Some people. Rock on! So I'm going to put this up for sale. If anyone wants to make an offer for it, do it. I don't know whether I'll put it on Facebook Marketplace. I might. I'll put it on eBay. A starting bid, a couple £100 or something like that, and see. I just need 2 people who think that having red light bulbs as eyeballs is great. Someone who maybe collects Hello Kitty stuff. Wouldn't that be fantastic? Rock on.